Let your eyes be soft or closed with a focus at the tip of the nose. Take a couple of breaths here, letting that sensation of the breath coming in, filling you. Let it fill your mind, and as you exhale, emptying out. On our next inhale, we'll begin. Namo Gurudev Namo Namo Gurudev Namo Namo Gurudev Namo. Let the feeling of that vibration reverberate through you. And then taking your hands to your lap, to your knees, or even to the arms of your chair. We're going to start with a series of movements called the spinal warm-ups. These can be done in the morning as well as the evening. They can be done if you're feeling like you have extra energy, your mind is racing, and you have a space. You can either be standing or seated to do these. And because we're doing this evening practice, we're going to do them really slow and intentional. Every one of these movements is a full diaphragmatic breath in and a complete exhale out. I have a timer today, so we can actually really legitimately do each of the movements for 1 minute. And like the first one is called Sufi grind, where we'll be making circles around. Your ankles don't have to be crossed. Your legs could be out straight, or you could be seated in a chair. And as one student mentioned last week, some of these might be easier standing. So there's no right or wrong as far as what position you're in. So taking a deep breath in. On your exhale, come over to the left and start to circle around behind you. On the inhale, reaching forward with your chest. See if you squeeze those shoulder blades a little bit together as you come around behind, rounding the spine. If you're on a seat with a back, you will need to sit forward, coming around. Tuning in, feel free to have your eyes open or closed. Noticing each place that you feel those attachments of the muscles. The breath moving in and out. One more time around this way. And then pause. Deep breath in. Exhale, come around back. Inhale forward. Other direction. Now I tend to use Ujjayi breath so that you guys can hear my breath, but I invite you to use it as well, just closing down at the back of the throat a little. Getting that little extra opportunity to relax with the vibration. Feeling where your muscles of the torso are attaching at the elephant ear of the pelvic bowl. And around here, right? And 3, and and 2, and 1. Coming to center, shoulders over hips. Tune in, taking a deep breath in. Hold your breath. Feel yourself squeeze those pelvic floor muscles at the base of the torso. Draw the belly in. Press the chin down. Release when you're ready. Our next movement is cat and cow. Seated, or if you'd prefer, you could be on your hands and knees in a tabletop. Hold on to the floor or under your knees. Inhale, let the chest reach forward. Head is optional. Exhale, round the spine, tuck the chin. I know for me, the temptation is to move quickly. And so I have to slow myself down. Two more times. Coming to neutral. Take a deep breath in. Hold the breath. Squeeze at the base of the torso. Draw the belly in. Tuck the chin. Hold as long as you can. Everyone release. Take a breath. Feel the shifts. Feel how the breath and the movement have already started to create some change. Our next movement, if you're seated on the floor, you're going to straighten your legs out and just come to a little straddle. If you're seated in a chair, just separate your knees. It is helpful to have a little extra space around you for this one. We're going to inhale our arms up, elbows bent or straight. We're going to exhale, turning to the left and coming down. You don't need to hold your foot. You can just bring your hand down. Inhale through center. Exhale, release. Okay? So starting in the center, ready, and begin. Extending the exhale a little bit longer than the inhale. Let the inhale draw you up, the exhale melt you down, emptying completely in your fold. Now, if you were going to stay up late tonight, you had a project you were working on, I would suggest doing this faster with a more powerful breath. It really will make a difference. If you do feel energized after this practice, you can trust that it won't be so much that you will, be stuck up all night, but you might feel a little burst of energy. We hold so much in our postural patterns as we go through the day. Once more on each side. Coming up to center. Reach up to the sky, active arms, deep breath in. Hold the breath. Squeeze at the base of the torso. Tuck the chin, draw the belly in. And then release. You can stay with your legs just as they are, or you could cross at the ankles, bring your legs out in front of you. We're going to do a gentle twist. So I saw this beautiful variation as I was looking at some different videos. Often this is done with your hands on your shoulders, but this is such a nice, I feel like this is a little more restorative. You put your hands over your heart. And just take a breath to connect with that heart center. Now, we're going to inhale to the left. And with recording, I'm a little confused if I'm mirroring you. So just trust that we're turning to the left on the inhale and on the exhale to the right. Slow and easy. Now I'm feeling my legs moving. That's totally fine. You don't need to isolate or hold any part of the body. Just let that turn happen in a way that feels good. Three more breaths. Inhale to the left, exhale to the right. Unwinding, letting your hands come down, eyes closed. Take a deep breath in. Feel the breath. Squeeze in and up, draw the belly in and up, tuck the chin. Let go when you need to. Everyone exhale if you haven't already. Two more movements. Neck rolls. Necks are very sensitive, sometimes day to day, right? So you can do this just coming to one side and then over to the other. If you can make a complete circle, wonderful. But if sometimes drawing our head back like this, if you feel that kind of, if you hear any kind of crunchiness, or absolutely if you feel any discomfort or pain, please do not, okay? So we're gonna inhale the head forward. Exhale as you roll back. If you're going side to side, you just inhale up to one side, exhale down. See if you can relax your jaw, keeping your spine straight. And I really love how Jon Kabat-Zinn, who is the grandfather of mindfulness, he talks about sitting with dignity. So your spine is straight as though you were sitting with dignity. And just one more time in this direction. Pausing, and then rotate the other direction. And 3, 2, and 1. Bringing your head right back onto your shoulders square, back of the neck long, deep breath in. Hold the breath. Squeeze in and up at the base of the torso, belly in and up, chin down. It's a throat lock, belly lock, and root lock. And then exhale. This next movement, you're going to want to stand up. This one's actually great. If you just feel like you've got extra energy to get out and you were going to do one thing for like 1 minute and then do, say, a 1 minute meditation, this would be the movement to do. So what we're going to do is, can't see all of me yet, but you're going to bend your knees as much as you need to hold on to your toes. And if that's too much, I didn't suggest this ahead of time, but you could grab like a belt or a thin towel or scarf and use that. But if you bend your knees as much as you can, you're going to inhale in a forward fold, straightening your knees as much as you can. You're going to exhale, bending your knees and looking up. Now your feet might be a little wider than mine. Inhale, exhale, squat. If playing with this feeling into the movement, if it's too much to hold your feet, just hold your thighs so that you have a little support. Okay? Now again, you can do this as fast as you'd like. I'm going to take it nice and slow. Ready? Deep breath in. Exhale, bend your knees, look up, lower your hips. Might seem a little weird because normally we exhale in our fold, but we inhale in the fold, exhale to sit in our imaginary chair and look up. Three more times. Inhale in that fold, exhale, stay in your fold, holding opposite elbows. Just sway a little bit here. Give yourself a couple of breaths to feel the lengthening at the back of the legs. And then make your way back down to your easy seat.